Whiskers and Benny, The Friendship Adventure Chapter 1. Whiskers, the friendly cat in a bustling city alive with sounds and colors. There lived a big, friendly cat named Whiskers. His black fur shimmered like the night sky, and his emerald green eyes sparkled with kindness. Whiskers was known throughout the neighborhood as the friendliest cat anyone had ever met. Every day, he would roam the lively streets, greeting shopkeepers and passers-by with a soft purr and a cheerful rub against their legs. Of all the places in the city, the park was Whiskers' favorite. It was a magical spot filled with laughter, swings that creaked as children played, and dogs chasing after bright balls. Whiskers loved to stretch out on the sunlit grass for a nap, though he always kept one eye open to watch the fun. One sunny morning, Whiskers noticed a group of children playing with a bright red ball. They giggled and squealed as it bounced high into the air. Whiskers took a deep breath, his heart racing with excitement. He padded over to the children and gave a friendly meow. "Look, it's Whiskers." Lily, a little girl with golden curls, shouted with delight. "Come play with us," she called, holding the ball toward him. Whiskers flicked his tail, feeling brave. He joined the children, chasing the ball and rolling in the soft grass. Laughter bubbled up as they ran in circles, and Whiskers felt his heart swell with joy. He realized that being brave and making friends was its own kind of adventure. Chapter 2. A New Friend. The next morning, Whiskers woke up feeling happy and full of energy. He decided to explore a new part of the city to see what adventures awaited him. As he wandered down a narrow street, he spotted a small, scruffy dog sitting alone by a lamppost. The dog's head was lowered, and his tail drooped. Whiskers trotted over with a friendly purr. "Hello, I'm Whiskers," he said, tilting his head. "Why do you look so sad?" The dog raised his head, revealing warm, brown eyes. "I'm Benny," he said softly. "I just moved here, and I don't know anyone yet." Whiskers felt a wave of sympathy. "Well, you know me now. Would you like to come to the park with me?" Benny's tail wagged eagerly. "Really? That sounds amazing." Side by side, Whiskers and Benny strolled to the park. When they arrived, the children spotted them and cheered. "Look, Whiskers brought a friend," Lily shouted. Whiskers and Benny joined the game, chasing the red ball and tumbling in the grass. Benny's bark of excitement echoed through the park, and Whiskers purred with joy. The children clapped and laughed, thrilled by their new friend. Benny's loneliness melted away as he realized he had found his place in this lively, wonderful world. Chapter 3. The big park party. A few days later, the children decided to throw a party at the park. Invitations spread throughout the neighborhood, and everyone was excited. By the afternoon, the park was decorated with colorful balloons, bright streamers, and a big banner that read, "Welcome, friends." Whiskers wanted to help make the party even more special. He greeted each guest with a soft rub against their legs, purring warmly. Benny dashed around, wagging his tail and spreading cheer. The children played tag, hide and seek, and even a game of leapfrog. Then Whiskers had an idea. "Let's have a race to the big oak tree," he called. The children lined up, giggling with excitement. Benny barked eagerly as Whiskers flicked his tail. "Ready, set, go." Everyone dashed across the grass, their laughter ringing out like music. Whiskers ran with all his might, his fur shining in the sunlight. Benny raced beside him, his ears flapping as he sprinted. After the race, the children gathered under the shady oak tree for story time. Whiskers sat in the middle and shared tales of his adventures. "And that's how Benny and I became best friends," he finished, his eyes twinkling. The children clapped and cheered, captivated by the story. As the sun began to set, Lily stood up and said, "Thank you, Whiskers and Benny, for making today the best day ever." Whiskers and Benny beamed with pride. They realized that making friends, sharing joy, and creating memories were the greatest adventures of all. From that day on, Whiskers and Benny became inseparable. They continued to explore the city, meeting new friends and spreading happiness wherever they went. The park became a place of laughter and friendship, where everyone, young and old, felt welcome. Moral of the story: Friendship can blossom in the most unexpected places, and sometimes, all it takes is a brave hello and a kind heart to change someone's day. Whether you're a big cat or a small dog, your joy and kindness can create unforgettable adventures. And so, the story of Whiskers and Benny reminds us that life's greatest treasures are the friendships we build and the memories we share. Hello, everyone. Remember to support our channel by clicking that subscribe button and giving this video a big thumbs up. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring you even more fun stories and songs to enjoy. So, what are we waiting for? Let's sing our song together and have some fun.
In the heart of the city, where the streets hum with sound, lived a big friendly cat who would always be found. Whiskers the cat, with his fur midnight black, his emerald eyes watched the world as he sat. One sunny day in the park full of cheer, he saw children laughing and felt courage near. With a soft little purr and a leap in his stride, Whiskers joined in, letting fun be his guide. Oh, Whiskers and Benny, best of friends, with laughter and joy their adventure begins. Through races and stories they play in the sun, together forever their hearts beat as one. The next day on a street with buildings so tall, Whiskers found Benny, the loneliest of all. A scruffy young pup with a wagging tail. Whiskers said kindly, "Let's go on a trail." At the park, the children were ready to cheer for Whiskers and Benny, the best pair of the year. With tails that swayed and paws that raced, they filled the park with joy and grace. Under the oak tree their stories were told, of friendship and courage more precious than gold. Oh, Whiskers and Benny, the best of friends, with laughter and joy their adventure begins. Ooh, Whiskers and Benny, the best of friends, with laughter and joy their adventure begins. Final the oak tree, their stories were told, of friendship and courage more precious than gold. Oh, Whiskers and Benny, the best of friends, with laughter and joy their adventure begins. Through races and stories they play in a stride, together forever their hearts beat as one. Together forever their hearts beat as one. Together forever their hearts beat as one. Oh, Whiskers and Benny, the best of friends. Under the oak tree.